Hey there everybody, Groovy here, coming at you from the Grindhouse, and today we're going to be taking a look at the latest attempt to try to shake some money out of a long, dormant, Stephen King-inspired franchise. Today we're going to be taking a look at the trailer for the reboot of Firestarter. Now, I was vaguely aware that this reboot was happening and that it's starring Zac Efron and Ryan Kiera Armstrong as the father Andy McGee and the daughter Charlie McGee, respectively, and that the writer for this project is Scott Teems, who's also the writer for Halloween Kills, which may or may not be a positive in your book. I'll leave that interpretation up to you. But let's pop our headphones on, let's take a look at this preview, and let's see if things are starting to heat up. Let's watch. All right, we're locked and loaded, and let's hit it.
Daddy.
What's going on, sweetie?
Blumhouse.
Something feels weird.
Okay.
Something's changing.
You remember the tools we taught you, right?
Pencil, desk, paper, shoes. You're weird.
Everything okay, Charlie?
It happened again.
What happened?
Uh-oh.
The bad thing.
If you ever start to lose control,
Uh-oh.
you do.
It didn't work.
She's not a robot, Annie. She's a little girl. With little girl emotions, which are wildly unpredictable.
Uh-huh.
Charlie?
She just has to shove it down and keep it hidden.
Our responsibility is getting her ready.
Our responsibility is to protect her.
Charlie?
If they catch her, they're gonna put her in a cage.
Charlie?
Oh.
They're gonna run tests on her for the rest of her life.
Run, go, go, go.
We'll never see her again.
Maybe don't open, be careful with the open that door.
If who catches me?
Something's happened. I need it handled with discretion. And I need her back alive.
Yeah.
Do you know what it means to be on the run?
Bad men are after us. Really bad.
I hate living like this!
You're special.
Charlie. I'm not special, I'm a monster! Charlie!
I want to help her.
You want to use her. Charlie?
Don't be stupid.
Where's Mommy?
Do you feel that? Let her go or it's gonna get a lot worse.
Where's Mommy? Tell me now!
She's the first of her kind. A real life superhero.
Oh.
You need to understand how to use it. It can't be a reaction. It's gotta be a decision.
Oh, damn.
That's the only way that you can control it.
She's becoming a young woman,
I'm not going to jail.
and someday soon,
You're gonna change the world.
she may be capable of a nuclear explosion.
Run, Charlie! On your knees!
Simply with the force of her mind. The whole world going to hell.
Promise me that you'll never use your gifts to hurt people.
I'll only hurt bad people, I promise.
Trust me, Charlie. You don't have to be afraid. Please,
I can help you.
Liar, liar. Pants on fire. I don't want to hurt anyone,
Uh-oh.
but it feels kind of good.
Okay. May 13th, baby. Ooh, cutting it close to single wheeze, Groovy. That didn't look that bad. All right, everybody. So what do we think of that trailer? I personally think that that trailer looks pretty good. It definitely was giving me a vibe of The Gifted from the X-Men franchise and also Freaks. But I also thought that Freaks starring Emil Hirsch always kind of felt more of like a bootleg kind of X-Men movie to me from the get-go. So clumping those together, it's just gonna happen in the back of my head. But for this trailer, I thought it did look pretty good, aside from those a little too on the nose kind of superhero comments. I was like, let's just focus on kind of the character drama and the horror. And the acting seems to be on point in here. It seems like there's going to be a lot of emotionally charged scenes here. It seems like they're not going to be playing softball, and from my understanding, this is going to have an R rating, so we might get to see some interesting pyrotechnics or maybe some cool face melting scenes or some shit like that. Who knows? One can only hope. But for a minute, I almost forgot that John Carpenter is doing the score for this film. He didn't do the score for the original Firestarter starring Drew Barrymore, but he was supposed to direct it, but the studio wouldn't let him because The Thing had just bombed, so he went on to do Christine instead, also based on a Stephen King story. Because that was a little bit less risky for the studios at that point. They didn't want John playing with their money too much after that bomb that was The Thing, because we all know how much everybody hates The Thing. But all in all, I'm not too familiar with the Firestarter franchise. I know they kind of tried to do like a sci-fi series. There was the Firestarter Rekindled starring Marguerite Moreau, I believe it was. I'm not going to Google it. I'm just going to throw it out there. Maybe I'll fix it in post. But I don't think it really went on for very long. I think it might have had like a season. I do remember watching that pilot movie and it not being super good. But this seems to be taking itself seriously. It has that kind of look and the budget of these modern horror reboots and remakes and sequels and stuff like that. They're throwing the money at it because they're taking it seriously, because they know that, hey, even a minimal investment so shit doesn't look like garbage can actually be a good return on your investment. That's pretty much how Blumhouse films all make their money, right? Well, let me know in the comments section what you guys think. Is this preview heating up your interest for this reboot? Or do you think that it's gonna be straying a little bit too far from the nostalgia of the George C. Scott and the Drew Barrymore version from the 80s? Let me know. As always, I love to hear your guys' comments. Until next time, I hope you guys stay safe. I hope you guys stay classy. But for the most part, I hope you guys stay groovy. We outie. Bye-bye.